This categorical, it includes nominal, ordinal, non-parametric test, continuous data, interval, ratio, and continuous data. Always you can work for parametric if comes under normal distribution. If not comes under normal distribution, you go for non-parametric test. Okay. Then finally the p-value is less than significant, 0.05 is significant. Okay. Or equal to. Then what are the basic difference between the IB SPSS software and GraphPad? So SPSS always used to advanced biomedical research and human behavior research. Majority people they are using this one. But instant graph are only basic fundamental research. The students, research students, PhD scholars, they can use this instant graph pad. Usually the large scale data analyzed by IBM SPSS. IBM SPSS. Small scale data we can use it by using instant graph pad. So sample size, what is a normal small sample size required for statistical is sample size is 30, 30. That is small sample is going to produce statistical analysis. If less than 30 is very less sample size, more than 30 is normal. Okay, nothing to worry about. But whenever you are going to the pilot study, the sample size minimum 8 or 10. This is nothing to worry about. You can use it. But pilot study, you can use 8 or 10. But if you want to do the original research, you can make the samples minimum sample more than 30 in particular group. Group 1 more than 30, group 2 more than 30. We can have 10% dropout. 10% means 30 people, 10% is 3. So one group it get 30 plus 3, 33 population we need to take. Second group 30 plus 3, 33. So totally we need 66 samples for small research. Then cost, you can see that the SPS is very highly technical. We need to take more time to understand how to use this test. Then it's also very expensive. Every time we need to upgrade the software. But the SStat GraphPad is very friendly, it's very affordable cost. We can use it online, free online. Then SPSS having more statistical option, more data, more analysis we can do. But instant graph only less option will be there. The very important thing is the visualization, data visualization and graphical instant graphical we can do that for bar diagram or pie chart we can use by GraphPad, instant GraphPad having the inherent option to construct the graph. But SPSS we need to make it differently. We can use that. It takes more time to do that. The poor data visualization and also not having inherent graph construction. Okay. Then the very important thing, once you data is analyzed, and also we are having the data analysis, how to make a table. So table, I told you, table, each table you have a head node and table contains a column and rows. You write it properly. The group, how many group, what is the sample size, what is the parameter, whether you have taken mean or standard deviation. I told you PAD and PAD test, both you can use 95% confidence interval, then p-value. So you all, most of the research paper I have seen that only they have group, parameter, mean standard deviation and p-value. They will not include, most of them they didn't include this 95% confidence interval. So always you have to include. That is going to decide whether p-value is significant or not. Okay. Then you have to write it footnote also, what test you have used, what analysis is used, whether you have used mean standard deviation or standard of mean. So what is the expansion of the particular parameter. So whether p-value is less than 0.05 or less than 0.01 or 0.001. Okay. If you are going to use more than two groups or ANOVA, one way ANOVA, you have to enter F by DF value in spite of you are using this 98% confidence interval. So one way ANOVA you are going to use it, you have to include this F by DF value replacing here. It's very important. Then comes to the conclusion. So based on how to select the statistical analysis software depends on what type of research you are going to, whether qualitative or quantitative. Experience of the researcher, whether the researcher will be more experienced or budding experience. Just now they have started, the students, PhD scholar like this. Then sample size is very large scale sample or small scale. And type of data, whether it's qualitative data or quantitative. So based on these parameters only we are going to choose what type of software we are going to use it. Next, GraphPad instead is mostly used in basic scientific research, pure research, for fundamental basic research. Or they can use only the young research scholar, PhD scholar, and students they can use. And mostly having small or normal sample size, you can use it. But IBM SPS software largely used in advanced biomedical research, which is conducted by experienced researcher who dealt with a large amount of data or large sample size. So based on these parameters only, we need to choose our software. Here I will tell you the latest software version, SPSS statistics version 25 is going to be over. Now version 26 is going to be start after May, I think so, 2020. But they are giving 50 days free trial. You can download it and you can use it for 50 days for these SPSS. Then GraphPad Instead 3.1, the latest version. The previous version uploaded November 5, 2019. Is even 30 days free trial. You can use it and download it. Then GraphPad Prism is another one, 8.4.2 is the latest version. Previous version they have uploaded April 13, 2020. That also having 30 days free trial. So you can use any of the two for your research analyze research whatever software is going to be helpful for you based on your proposal and also research uh, analysis data. So you can use it. Okay. So in conclusion, I told you this what based on the type of research and sample size and type of data. Only you are going to choose your statistical software, which software you are going to use. Both are useful, GraphPad and also SPSS. So which software I have to use based on your need. So just you are going to classify your needs, then you can choose the software and go for the analysis. So thank you one and all. So I am very happy to answer your queries. Now the session will be open for discussion.
So thank you, sir, for your nice presentation.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, any clarification, any doubts? I'm very happy to.
Yes, yes. So we will take very few questions since we are running out of time, and we have to introduce the other people. All the cultural event will be there right now. There will be some dance program and from the different parts of the country, and I think that we will go for 1-2 questions. So, sir, you can go for chat box. It is open for all. Everyone can post it, and all the participants are highly appreciating your work, your effort, and your presentation.
Oh, okay, thank you. So anyway, we are going to share your PPT. You can use it for further discussion or clarification.
Yes, sir. So now I would like to request you for going with for some of the that one short messages that it is appearing in front of you. I think that some of the participants put forward their question.
Hello. Now you can ask some questions. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I am going to see that chart.
Yes, yes. So I will do. some unmute some of our person, then use for data collected share price 30 days before and 30 days after the 30.
One more
Pankaj Sahu. Megha is from medical sciences from your side, I think that. So at least 2 questions we are, I think that.
One person he asked.
I will unmute, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Hello. Yeah, I am audible.
I think. Yeah, you are.